thought about doing this and talked about doing this and journaled about doing this for years. Like, not a year, not a little while, years of my life. I wish I would have started then, you know? Just because I think it's a good idea to document your process, to document your life. And so you have something to look back on. I just recently watched the documentary Val, and not only was it sad and, you know, inspiring, it was also just convicting to me. Like, here is this creative mind that has so much more to say and is unable to speak. And it almost put a little fear in me that, like, gosh, what if one day I look back and I see all the time that I wasted just letting myself feel held back for some reason, whether it's my own laziness or my fears and insecurities, just prioritizing the wrong thing. I'm able right now, so I should make the most of my time. I don't want to be sad that I didn't use the skills and abilities I had at the time. So right now it's a weird place because I don't know what I have to say. I think that's how I've always struggled to call myself an artist, because artists have things to say. They have a message. I don't know what I have to say. But I think so much of life is discovered by just starting, you know? Like in The Artist Way, that book talks about doing morning pages and just kind of dumping out your brain. First thing, when you wake up in the morning, you're not fully awake, get your hands scribbling, write out whatever you can think of for 3 pages. And it's so funny to me how I never think I have anything to say until I start writing. It's like I don't know what I think until I start creating. I don't know what I feel until I start painting. And I don't give myself permission nearly enough to just start. If it's time away from my family, it should be productive or money making or just like supremely worthwhile, because that should be my main goal. And it's not that it's not. I love spending time with my family. They're my favorite people. But there's value in doing something just for me too, because here I am freaking 36 years old and I don't know myself nearly enough, nearly as much as I thought I would by now, you know? Like, I thought I'd have it all figured out. I thought I'd have my life together. And so much just feels like I'm faking it till I make it. I'm the adultiest adult in the room, so I guess I will be the leader. And it doesn't feel like it's coming from a sturdy foundation, you know? There's so much of myself that I just recently discovered, like within the last year of therapy, you know, values, things about myself that should drive my decisions. Because so much of me, I know, is at least an obliger, you know? I am a people pleaser, and I need some kind of outward accountability. It's much easier for me to keep a promise to someone else than to keep a promise to myself. So if I'm really gonna show up and see what happens, the only way I will stick with it is if I know that there's someone else expecting me to. That's where you come in. I hope that by agreeing to meet together like this, that not only will I learn stuff about myself, but I'll get to know you, make some new friends, start this community, realize that I'm not alone in some of my weirdo thinking. But I also want to provide value for you. I want to let you know that you have permission, that you can do things you didn't think you were capable of. I'd love to be an encouragement and a safe place for you as well. So I'm gonna start showing up. I'm gonna start this journey. Better late than never. We'll see where it takes us. That's awesome.
Hi, what's your name? Can we be friends? I love you.